Evening of Fish. Today's the 24th of June, and I'm going to do another little demonstration here for you. I just show you what I'm showing. I was going to do something on symbols, because some people just don't understand the multiple meanings and the way they use symbols to communicate. And by they, of course, I mean the satanic secret societies who want to be God. That's what they think they're going to achieve. Anyway, this Lake Ronkonkoma woman faces 49 counts of animal cruelty. She had 47 cats, a turtle, and a parrot. Alright? She lived on Arlington Road in Lake Ronkonkoma. Let's go to Mary's house. We come out of New York City and we go to Lake Ronkonkoma to Arlington Road, which is only a very short road. So say that to not have a number really isn't relevant, because you're not going to lose anything in 47 miles, okay? Arlington Road, Lake Ronkonkoma. And where does it bring us in New York City 47 miles down the line? Whoops, I overshot the Big Apple. Brings us to Penn Station. On the money. Pennsylvania Station. Okay? What's that mean? Well, it means something, don't you think? This is where all the demon tunnel stuff takes place, is underneath this part of Manhattan right now. Go back and look at the videos I showed. Anyway, from Penn Station, we got to find us some turtles and parrots, because that's what I'm led to do. And New York has a famous place in Central Park called Turtle Pond. I go to the middle because, you know, I don't want to overshoot by a tenth of a hundredth of a mile or something. And we go from Penn Station to the Turtle Pond. This line here. We check out our properties there, and that is 2.39 miles at a heading of 33 degrees. Okay, 239, what's that mean? Well, if you know numerology at all and how the Masons and their Babylonian worship system works and how they're so secretive and covert and cool, then you'll understand 239 is important. So now we got to find some parrots. And just so happens, I will leave a link, that for this entire month they had a very special parrot thing going on at the Guggenheim, of all places. Look at that floor plan, huh? No symbolism there either. But it just so happens, from the Guggenheim to Penn Station, we have that line there, 2.93. Says 92, but sue me. Alright, so now we got a pattern here. We got 293, 239. What does that mean? Well, did you know that where the UN is right now, this little cutout here in the Manhattan Island, is actually known as Turtle Cove? Back in the day, that was what it was called. And that Turtle Cove, from the Guggenheim, from where we found the parrots, over there to the UN Turtle Cove, which would be this line right here. Let's look at those properties. And whoa, 2.39. So what does it mean? It just means that this is Satan's little game. It's his temptation and deception. It's all about deception. You're dealing with the father of lies. This isn't the hand of the Almighty God. This is one of the bad kids that's gone astray and wants to be God and manipulates all the little flesh to get us to do his bidding and to never know our true Father. That's what they do. Did you know there's a bunch of obelisks in New York? There's one, right? Smack dab across the street from World Trade Center, called the Emmett Obelisk. Sorry about that. My neighbor's riding his dirt bike down the road. It's right there in the trees, the Emmett Obelisk. Well, gee whiz, if we go 2.39 miles, we wind smack dab on the Worth obelisk. There she blows. There's the shadow, everything. And again, I could go on. And this is the whole thing about what Satan does, is to get you thinking that if you can figure out all this stuff, then, I must be able to know the mind of whatever God created this. It's all deception. It's just pure deception. And again, we go from where we had the parrots at the Guggenheim. We go exactly from the Guggenheim down to where we find more cats, more famous New York cats, at the steps of the New York Public Library. And what do you think those are? Is it? Yep, that's the line right there. Right to the very steps, right from the Guggenheim Parrot. 2.39. Once again, I can't make it up. I don't make it up. I just report. I hope and pray that you see and understand that this world, until you know that it's just a giant lie, and turn the polar opposite and seek the perfect truth, this will lead you to nothing but death. Peace and grace, many fish.
Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God,